Special event alert.
I was playing basketball at the fitness center, and I got clotheslined by a female player. With excuse number 224 for being late for changeover, your weekly space news and variety show. I'm your host, Marty Smith, and I'm joined by Mr. History, Eric Perrott.
My name is now Erica, and I'm applying for the WNBA draft.
Yes.
I am a woman.
You are a woman, baby.
Big man blast, big man blast, big man blast.
That's going to get us
our
flagged.
man in the closet, Jake Wall.
Hey, getting clothesline, get some action. All right.
There you go, baby.
Man, you guys will pay good money to get,
Physical touch.
right? We're here to bring you the latest headlines and updates pertinent to all Guardians and to the other lower branches as well. So take your seats, get informed, and have a laugh because...
From the Rockies to the Space Coast, Late for Changeover is here with the guys to shake the skies.
Now, for everyone who knows, everyone who's into this knows, we use StreamYard, right? StreamYard has a bunch of effects that I was going through today that are just there. They're like, hey, you want some applause? Here's some applause. Now, listen to this applause. This is probably the applause that Jake wants.
That's what I want.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't fade out or nothing. It was just.
It sounds like Legos in a blender. That's what it sounds like. Nobody's clapping like this.
Very
Nice.
good. Very good. Eric, Jake, how's your week? How's things going?
Oh, yeah. Man.
Oh, it's good, man. Good,
Yeah.
good.
Good. No trips, no nothing.
No trips, no
Yeah.
nothing. Small adventures. Can't go wrong with them.
Eric, I did go and I signed up, or I follow now, Paige Spiranek on Instagram.
Oh,
And
nice.
I was watching her. She does a lot of videos with golf tips.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like,
Well, she
that's
was an
pretty cool. You know?
LPGA, man.
Yeah.
She's got
That
going
one on the backswing where she puts a ball behind the club and she says, move that ball so you can.
Your swing is taken away
Yeah,
on
I
a
was
straight
like-
line. Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
Nelly
I didn't see the
Porter does
ball.
that
I was
too.
just looking at her tits.
Oh my God.
But I went back and rewatched it and I was like, oh, yeah, there is two balls there. Look at that.
Nelly Corda does that drill, man.
Oh,
As you
okay.
take away, the ball goes straight back. If it comes
It's
left
pretty
or right,
neat. It was
your
pretty cool.
takeaway's not
Yeah.
online.
Yeah, I like it. So, well, we've got to make this brief, right? You got a sectional to move, Jake.
I got a section
So-
to move, man.
Let's go to our first story then.
Hey.
I thought this was pretty cool. Eric, I think you'll like this. Now, you tell me. after I
Anything
read-
about space, I'm on board. You know
Oh,
me.
of course.
Of course. You know.
You almost did a hand flip like that. Anything about space, I'm all about it.
Joining the WNBA. I'm working on my
Get you excited, man. Space is
I don't think you actually need
exciting
that.
frontier.
You don't really need to act feminine. So, well, this story's from space.com and it is about Rocket Lab. We've talked about Rocket Lab, I think, in the past, but Rocket Lab's picking it up. Launching anywhere, anytime, and without compromise. Rocket Lab unveils their new Ghost portable spaceport system. All right. Rocket Lab plans to start launching even more frequently and flexibly thanks to a new portable space system called Ghost. Ghost, short for Global Hypersonic and Orbital Spaceport Technology.
All right.
Turns the company's Electron and HASTE rockets into a launch anywhere, launch anytime capability for multi-launch flight campaigns and critical national security missions. So think missile defense. All right. Rocket Lab representative said in a statement yesterday. Packaged entirely within standard shipping containers, Ghost deploys complete rockets, launch infrastructure, ground support, and range control systems anywhere in the world. What does that sound like?
Wow.
Electron is Rocket Lab's workhorse orbital rocket, giving small satellites dedicated rise to the final frontier. So, so we're clear. This isn't heavy lift. This is medium. This is medium and below launch. So Leo, probably best Leo, maybe. The expendable 59-foot tall launcher debuted with the test flight in 2017 and has 83 missions under its belt to date. As its full name suggests, HASTE, which is the other thing they launch out of this thing, HASTE stands for Hypersonic Accelerator Suborbital Test Electron.
Sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a suborbital version of Electron that customers use to test various technologies in the hypersonic flight environment. HASTE first flew in June 2023 and has flown 9 times to date, most recently last June.
Wow.
So serving as the core testbed for the DoD and Naval Surface Warfare Center Crane Division, HASTE allows defense agencies to evaluate payloads and maneuverable hardware at what's hypersonic? Jake, do you know how fast hypersonic is?
No.
Mach 5 plus.
Ooh.
Yeah. Mach 5
crazy.
plus. So
gotta
I
be
wonder
loud.
if they're just shooting hypersonic drones up there so our systems can target and shoot at them. That's what it sounds like to me. HASTE allows defense agencies to evaluate payloads and maneuverable hardware at Mach 5 plus speeds. This high cadence testing pipeline directly supports the U.S. military's drive to accelerate its capabilities in hypersonic technology and defense systems against fast, low altitude aerial threats. So it sounds like, okay, we're launching the target.
Yeah.
Catch us. Right?
Sounds like we're just trying to make the Guardians more warrior type guy.
Oh, my.
You're going to eat the word in
Yeah.
50 years.
If it enables us to target hypersonic or highly maneuverable, then that's a
pretty
big capability that we're going to need.
Yeah.
You understand Russia and China have hypersonic vehicles, Eric.
Oh, yes, I do.
How do we shoot them down? We need
And we did learn that they're
something to shoot
Mach
them
5.
down. Mach 5 plus.
Very,
Yeah,
very
do with a
fast.
mobile spaceport.
Well, Rocket Lab currently flies from 2 different launch sites, one on the North Island of company founder and CEO Peter Beck's native New Zealand, and one at Wallops Island in Virginia. But the company recently announced plans to fly out of Alaska's Pacific Spaceport complex as well, and Ghost will expand its launch footprint even further. Rocket Lab intends to deploy its 2 planned pods at the Pacific Spaceport complex using Ghost. The company was inspired to develop the portable spaceport system to meet the needs of a HASTE customer. They didn't say who expressed the desire for Rocket Lab to be a little bit more mobile than we are. I wonder who
Could that customer be?
I don't know.
U.S. DOD?
Could be. Here's a little short I got from YouTube, but it's from their website. So let's watch it, shall we? Whoops. Sorry.
Hello, welcome back.
That's fine.
See, it's in that trailer, or several of those trailers, right? They haven't launched it yet. They haven't done it yet.
We made a video loading it into the truck.
Yeah, but look where they unloaded, Eric.
Look at those windbreakers, too.
In Alaska.
2 new pads.
Alaska. See?
That's cool. That's very cool.
Heck
That's,
yeah.
So
vulnerability point.
Oh,
Helps cover the Pacific.
Yep.
I don't know But I don't know how mobile it's going to be, right? I mean, it's not like the old MX system where we got them going on trains and they just stop and we got fucking nukes launching off of trains. But it should. I mean, if they need more interceptors, that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like missile defense interceptors, right? They truck one up, they erect it, launch it.
Yep.
Truck another one up, erect it, launch it. So that's what it sounds like to me. But smart on them to get a new way to do quick launch. So,
It's amazing to me. I was having a conversation with some of the guys I was escorting today. Not dummies. They're installing low voltage network drops for us, right?
yeah, gee.
And this one guy actually still believes that the first moonwalk, I'm serious, didn't
Totally
happen.
faked.
Totally fake.
Sure.
He says, how could we have a black and white box with 3 channels for TV, but we can send back a signal 200 million miles or whatever it is back, clear as day, with somebody standing in front of the astronaut taking his picture, whoever that was supposed to be.
That was what's his name? The other guy, right?
I know. I'm just saying. So when I hear the technology advancement like this,
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that guy's thinking. He's like, there's no freaking way. We
Well,
can't put a
sure.
man on the moon.
Right. No, I get it. That I mean, how
The
you gonna convince these
correlation
guys?
part is just wild because how far we've advanced in technology.
Well, sure, but how are you going to convince anybody of any of this stuff? Right?
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Sure.
especially with AI out there, like
Yeah.
everything's fake now. It's just
yeah.
how fake. I mean, it's like you can tell old AI from new AI now.
I saw a
Great.
bulldog driving away from the cops the other day and laughing about it. Seemed legit to me.
Now, I did see a guy put his dogs on one wheels,
Putting it to good use, man.
right? And the dogs were operating the one wheels. I was like, that's really cool.
That is cool.
Still, every question goes, is like, is that real? I don't know. Yeah. Usually if somebody's like getting hurt spectacularly, or if they're doing something and their skirt flies up unnecessarily,
Oh yeah,
that's probably AI.
That's fake.
That's all
Yeah.
probably AI.
Little bonus.
But all the rest, that's real. Yeah, that's real.
You think that's out on Shimia? Where do you think they are? We're in Alaska.
It says Alaska's Pacific. What is it? What do they
Spaceport.
call it?
I think you called it a spaceport.
I think it's Spaceport. Yeah, or I think it is Spaceport. Let me look at the article real here. They're going to Alaska. All right, hold on. Alaska Spaceport.
Yeah.
So I don't know where we're launching out. It's not Shimia,
No.
but where do we have
Kodiak.
Kodiak?
Kodiak launch facility.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Kodiak launch facilities.
Okay.
Did
so
you Google it? Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
They're adding that was quicker than me trying to look through the article.
Shimia is like way out there on the chain.
Oh yeah. But they're adding like 2 new launch sites for Rocket Lab, so they're coming up. Right, everybody's focused on SpaceX and Boeing and Blue Origin with all this heavy lift, and they're like, nope, we're just doing medium lift and below. We're maybe LEO, but kind of suborbital, and we're just
That's freaking
staying
cool,
right
though,
here.
that
That's our wheelhouse. So
managing it with shipping containers as a restriction.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
that's a smart move.
There
That's
was a longer video. It didn't have to do with this story, but there was a longer video in there about how they were making the Neutron rocket, which is their next bigger rocket. It's still not like GeoBelt, but it's bigger. And how they were making it with carbon fiber. It was really a neat process. And how they're printing all their own rocket bodies, and they have the technology to re-land that rocket body,
cool.
and they have a nose cone that they call it the Hungry Hippo nose cone, because it's like this arched nose cone, and it opens up, and the satellite goes boop, and then it closes back up.
Back in.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
that was kind of cool, but it didn't have anything to do with the with the mobile stuff. So Rocket Lab's up and coming. That's kind of cool that they found that niche in there. So
Pretty amazing.
shall we talk about the Marines?
I
Let's
like the
talk
Marines.
about
Oh,
the
yeah.
Marines. Everything they do is fun,
Yeah, plug this
right?
thing.
From making advancements to their toughness to their drunkenness. It's all entertaining with the Marines, right?
It's always a
Well,
good
this is-
time out there.
I know, even though every Marine hates it, but we love to watch them.
Yeah. For sure.
This is from Task and Purpose. So Marines can now hit targets 20 kilometers away with new first-person view drones, FPV drones. So Marines in South Korea carried out their first live fire test with new first-person view one-way attack drones, which give infantry squads the ability to strike enemy positions as far as 20 kilometers away. On July 30th, Marines from the 3rd Light Armored Reconnaissance Battalion conducted a test, while last week, on August 5th, Marines from 3rd Battalion, 7th Marine Regiment carried out a live fire test only a few miles south of the demilitarized zone. In both tests, Marines operated Neros Archer drones, a small quadcopter model meant to fly into targets to take them out. Marines have trained with the Archer drones domestically, but last week's test on the Korean Peninsula showed how the new technology can play a role in forward deployed units' capabilities. The small drones can let squads of Marines hit a target far away with a small flying explosive. The drone is meant to help Marines take out enemy personnel and armor. Like other FPV drones, Archer transmits a live video feed to its operator who watches its path via goggles and controls its flight path.
See, I love the fact that this has become the new weapon of the future for ground troops, right? But
Sure.
Yeah.
you can tell me that we haven't come up with a counter drone weapon, a rail gun, a electromagnetic pulse to kill the drone from flying, or you know what I'm saying?
Well, they're working on both. They're working on drone
all right.
offense and
You
drone
just
defense.
don't hear about the and I get it. It's probably
Right.
classified.
They're
Yeah,
supposedly.
but it takes us a while, honestly. We don't really appreciate
yeah.
the threat, right? We didn't appreciate the threat of IEDs at all. We're like,
that's
good
true.
point.
whatever.
That's a
And then
very
I
good
were
point.
like, holy crap, this is not playing,
yeah.
right?
And the
I mean-
effectiveness of IEDs really, we had to change. We went
Hit
over in
home.
soft-sided Humvees.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
Right.
nah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Eric,
No, that's a
an
big one.
example of that is like you getting hit at your house from something that launched in Cherry Creek Reservoir.
Yeah,
Right.
20K.
You're not knowing that's coming.
You're not
Right,
knowing it's
right,
coming.
yeah.
That's right.
Good point.
That's crazy.
That's why you got to have your counter drones in place, up and
Well,
running
sure.
24/7.
Right.
Did you guys by chance happen to see? And you're going to laugh at me. The first episode of the Linus coming back on Paramount Plus. The Linus.
I can't keep watching that guy's shows.
Taylor Sheridan.
I mean, because they're good, but he gets lost in the plot sometimes, and he does things. I'm like, what was the point of that? He never came back to it.
Well, this first
And-
episode back was
just in
all
case.
drone launched
Oh,
warfare. So to cover their movement across an open area where it was still trench warfare in Ukraine, they sent
Yeah.
a drone attack. Literally, like 200 drones flying.
We've already done it, right? Iran's done it.
So
right?
it was
Yeah.
pretty wild to see that kind of. And they literally say, your team's not prepared to deal with this kind of threat.
Well,
We've been in country, we've been dealing with the threat. We know how to handle it. You're staying here, that kind of thing. It's
well,
pretty
let's talk extemporaneously for a second.
cool. Big word.
So the guy at Butler,
Let me Google
Pennsylvania, right? Scoped it out, got to within what was that shot? 250, something like that, whatever, where he shot through Trump's ear, right?
Yeah.
Or the guy who shot Charlie Kirk, right?
Yeah.
What defense do they have on the ground? They got Secret Service, they got hired police, they got everything. But if you got a drone buzzing in from 20K away, do they have radio shit to like disrupt that
Yeah.
stuff?
Well, that's what I mean. There's got to be something in the works, counter drone.
But I mean, how easy would that be to take out a leader?
Oh, yeah.
Especially with these FPV drones that are fast.
But then again, they do also clear the airspace for those guys. There's nothing flying.
They're flying at 100 feet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Saying, that's certainly.
I mean,
part
how
of the,
long?
They have to have some sort of jamming.
Knock on wood. I would hope so. But how long
there's
before
gotta
somebody attempts an assassination with
a drone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
You heard it first here, folks. Late for changeover.
You think we were suppressed before? Now we're like, investigate these sons of bitches.
Now the FBI is looking into us.
This is a video from the Marines drone
Martin J.
training
Smith
course.
at
Yeah, give us some views there, FBI. Just knock us up a little bit. So this is from the Marines drone course. So let's watch it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh,
how are you going to stop that damn thing? Look
that's
at
that boy's
Look at this. How are you stopping that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Charge up. This is your 64. This is what it's going to look like when you get it. As of right now, it's pretty hard packed and up.
When you get it, they just get C4?
Plastic wrapper.
Just like a candy wrap. Look at it.
Like an MRE?
So once we got that opened up,
What this?
what you're going to do is you're going to start taking like smaller blocks. So
like Play-Doh.
take about
Even
that
says
much.
it's like
Probably-
Play-Doh.
I usually like rip that about in half. And I start playing with it like I play with Play-Doh, you know?
Making
So
wrap.
for the very beginning, I suggest doing just take probably about a half of that and just start pushing it in there.
Crazy?
Is that what's loaded onto the drum?
Yes. Yes.
A whole stick of C4? First person.
That bad boy is.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Looked to me like he missed, but maybe not. All right, this is kind of cool.
Alright, we're watching the green flashes.
True word.
Touching warhead.
Touching word.
Catching
Good. Good. Green. Green.
Green, green.
Retrieving bunker.
True bunker.
Attaching bunker.
Attaching bunker.
Removing shunt.
So I'm assuming a lot of less
Attaching
cost
deck
for this
connector.
thing if we're going to blow it up every time we freaking
Good
send it
tension.
out.
Good tension. Green.
I don't. Yeah, I assume it's
Losing
low
cord grip.
cost.
Using
Right.
cord grip.
Or
Removing plug.
relatively low cost.
Right.
Bunkering cap.
Bunker cap.
Inserting cap.
Inserting cap.
Tying in cord grip.
Explosives active.
Good tension. Good tension. Good tension. Good tension. Green. Green.
Green, green.
Retrieving bunker.
True bunker.
Flipping drone.
Flip drone.
Ready to go.
Removing
Almost
retention
ready to
pin.
go.
Touch pin.
17 more steps before it's ready to
Pulling
go.
this is gonna pull.
13 more steps.
1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Look at that.
Wow.
How are you stopping something like that? Right?
What do they call the weapons that are on ships that turn on a dime and fire thousands of rounds? What do they
Like
call
the
it?
Sea Whiz or something
Yeah,
like that?
the
Sea
whiz.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
might be
Once
one
they
of those.
locate, then they just a
Spins
hail
out
of
round.
fire.
You'd have
And
to have
they'll need
all
like
the time.
that. But
Yeah.
I mean, we're already putting a ton of them down. I don't think they're FPV drones, but who knows? But like we just saw them launch, hundreds at Israel,
Yeah.
and we took a ton of them out. But I don't know what kind those were. But these FPV drones, was it Jake? Were you the one who sent that video of the two military guys getting buzzed by that FPV? And they're like, forget it. We can't.
Yeah,
there's
we
no
can't-
way we can
yeah.
even get
They
a
had
shot.
shotguns. They had their normal working M4s. They were like,
There's no way.
you see him getting buzzed, and he goes, man, we're dead.
Yeah, right. He did say that.
He
It
goes,
was
"We're
so
dead."
fast. Yeah, it
And
was
he's
so
like,
fast.
He goes, man, let's try it again.
I don't think they could even get a shot off because they were just bringing their weapons.
Well,
up,
and
so-
with the C4, it's not like you can hide behind a rock. It's still going to blow
not
you up
that
and
much
kill you.
C4.
Yeah,
You
it's
see how
gonna
much
blow
they
you up.
packed into that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's going to blow you
Yeah.
up.
But even C4, in that form is probably the cheapest that we can make it, right? And you got to pack it yourself to make sort of a shape charge because it almost looked like it had a kind of penetrator kind of thing on there, right? Or at least a fuse to
An
knock it all
igniter.
off, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's got to be one of the low cost things. And you send that out with a squad, and all of a sudden, okay, maybe they got 2 of them. I don't know, but that might be 2 tanks,
That you take out. Yeah.
or 2
Man,
trucks,
There's
whatever.
been so many times where I've been thankful that I was never a grunt.
Right on.
Oh yeah, everything's
But
designed to kill you, man.
when you see this stuff, you're like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's something even newer, right?
yeah,
I mean, when you hear about, back in World War II and before, when they had mines that were just, or little anti-personnel mines that were just designed to pop up and just kind of sever your legs. So you just
yeah.
like, it's not going to kill you. It's just going to
No, you
make
just
you
bleed out.
so, yeah, like
Yeah.
2 or 3 other guys have to tend to you. And you
Disable
go
you.
from there to Vietnamese punji sticks to
Bouncing
now we're
betties.
at drones, and you're like, my God, man.
Yeah.
yeah,
There's always something, man. It
Man,
doesn't pay to be
remember-
the soldier on the ground.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or not early on, like mid Ukraine war, when North Korea sent their boys over there to fight in Ukraine
Oh, yeah, right.
with the
right,
Russians.
Right.
They were using like 80s Russian developed doctrine, and they were just getting mowed
Spliced,
down
yeah.
like the whole
Because that
2
doctrine
groups.
is just advance.
Yeah.
Right.
And the Ukrainians were just literally flying a spotter drone and then flying little other drones in.
It's crazy.
Like,
Take them out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, now you got anti-personnel mines that are programmed to follow you and kill you
yeah.
from above, right?
Yeah.
From above. So,
And all you hear is an annoying buzz.
There's no hiding from it, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
the aerial drones will suck, but you ever see like the kids 4x4 trucks?
Yeah.
The ones with
Oh.
the big fluff, spongy tires.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see something like that racing at you as fast as they go, you'd be like, fuck, we're done.
Like, Dad.
Yeah.
I'm done. Come
Yeah.
on. We
Well,
got them
in-
up there. We got
In
them
the
back there.
Linus,
They got
This-
RC cars.
this tracked vehicle comes out to knock down some of the drones at the same time they're crossing this area.
All right.
Yep.
And a voice actually comes out, soldier, return to base, return to base. And then this thing lets off a bunch of rounds trying to take down the drones. It
Okay.
is a remote control, RV controlled vehicle blasting away at the drones.
Huh.
So, yeah, freaking nuts.
So is Lioness all female driven?
No,
No.
no,
Oh.
Is that
Okay.
no.
Marty's like,
Well,
Is it a
because
cast of women?
I watched Yellowstone, of course.
Yeah.
I've watched the first season of Dutton Ranch. I've watched Landman,
Mhm.
and all his shows are crazy similar, right? That all the characters are like, oh, that's a character in Yellowstone. Oh, that's a character in Landman. Oh, that's a character. It's all the same. He's got a formula. I got it.
The Linus is the woman lead, Zoe Zardani or whatever the hell. her
What did
name
I
is.
just ask? Did I
If
just
it was
ask?
all women.
I
All-
didn't ask
no,
if it was
it's
all- I
not
said,
all
is it
women.
led by
female
women?
driven.
Female driven is what I said.
The team leader is a woman. The rest of the team are men with one other woman who's a pilot.
I'm not saying I don't like women in authority. I've had lots of women in authority.
If you're going to
But-
articulate a question,
That's
then
exactly what
say it
Marty
more
I
thorough.
said, is it female led? No.
female led.
Well, the
makes it
team is
like-
led by a female.
Jeez, there's no argument with you. Good God.
Moving on. All right. Our first non-US military story, because I thought it was fascinating. And I got a video.
Fascinating.
I got a video on this too. So the Danes, right, still do conscription. Who would have thought? All right. And this is from Reuters. So, it's a little skewed. Denmark begins extended military conscription in response to Russia and Trump.
Okay.
Trump's the bad guy.
Yeah. On Monday, August 3rd, around 1,600 Danish military recruits began the country's new extended conscription, embarking on an 11-month service period as Denmark accelerates its defense buildup, driven by Arctic security pressures and the war in Ukraine and Greenland. So Denmark said in 2024 it would extend conscription to include women for the first time and increase standard service time to 11 months from 4, while the number of conscripts is set to increase to 7,500 annually by 2033 from 5,000 annually. So they want more. They want to build it up. The new recruits face 5 months of basic training, followed by 6 months of operational service. The Danish armed forces are also introducing new conscription tracks, including a drone platoon and the Special Operations Command. The Nordic countries program operates as a ballot system for all healthy young adults who turn 18. So much for selective service. You get a ballot. Right?
Yeah, gone, dude.
But has for many years consisted in almost entirely of volunteers, with the lottery used only to fill remaining quotas. Nordic neighbors Sweden, Finland, and Norway also have a conscription-based military service, as does the Baltic region of Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. So they all do it, which is, I mean, they're essentially states to us, right? So, they've got a lot of people. So they're like, hey, we need you in here. But here is the video from I can't remember who did it, but it's pretty good. They embedded this reporter down with this bunch of conscription trainees. So
nice.
How do you feel? I'm so touched. I can't believe
Defense News Weekly.
it's so surreal. I'm sorry.
He's touched.
These Danish conscripts have just made it through one of the most demanding weeks of their lives. A week designed to break them down and rebuild them for military life.
And these are guys just walking in off the
Denmark
street,
to see
right?
how its
So,
conscription system
they're not planning on doing all this stuff anymore.
I want to find out what it takes to turn regular people into soldiers and why you'd want to in the first place.
That sounds like David Attenborough.
Shadow number of many citizens who could grab a weapon and know how to use that weapon in case something happens.
That's pretty smart. I like that guy's comment.
That aspect is pretty impressive.
Yeah. It's like, I want somebody who knows what they're doing.
In Copenhagen, we'll recruit for the defense, the Navy, the Air Force, and the Danish Emergency Management Agency as well.
Any prospective conscripts must pass an intelligence test and a medical exam to make sure they are fit to serve and able to cope with the demands of military life. For those who pass the tests, a lottery system then decides their fate.
Look at this.
The system is simple. Peel back the sticker, and if your number is below 15,000, you could be called up to serve.
So I got number 20,754, which would mean that I would be ineligible for conscription. So if I wanted to go into the armed forces, I'd volunteer.
It's remarkable to think that these little red barrels shape not only the futures of the young people in this room, but also the future of Denmark's defence.
Wow.
Having dodged the draft, I still wanted to see what conscription was really like. So I headed out to meet the young men and women doing their service with one of Denmark's most
just like Clinton and
regiments, the Royal Lifeguards. During my visit, they were taking part in a week-long challenge, living outdoors around the clock with little sleep
That
and only
looks
half
miserable.
rations and going.
Miserable,
At the end of the week,
for
they
sure.
would graduate from recruit to official conscripted Royal Lifeguards.
In Denmark, we've always had conscription, and that's been the same with lots of our NATO allies. There's not something you should be afraid of, because it's not about forcing people into the service, a place where they don't want to be. If they don't want to be here, there are options where they can do other stuff.
It's called
for,
leave.
a different part of society. I think it's important personally for NATO as a whole to have citizens of those countries that can actually fight in case something happens.
That's smart, right?
Good call.
Again, yeah, that was
That's
mentioned
smart.
again. It's pretty,
Yeah. Why? Sorry.
pretty cool.
So yeah, I thought it was neat. We're kind of ignorant to some of the ways that these countries run their military, and I was surprised that they had conscription. We were talking before the show. Israel does a mandatory service, right? I think there are several countries doing mandatory service.
I wished we did. I think our young people.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Does Japan do a mandatory service or no? I don't know if they.
I know of.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know.
Russia does at the end of a gun.
Yeah.
You're going to war.
Wait. Oh, okay. I guess I'm going to war. So I thought it was pretty cool, and at least the couple guys he talked to anyway were positive about it. But I guess you have to look at it and go, "Hey, we're a nation of how many people are in Denmark?
Not a lot.
7 million, 10 million. I don't know. I don't know.
Imagine it's a lot.
And they're like, and we're right next to Russia, who kind of tried to take us over before. So
yeah, they want us.
And there is a story I ran across it. It was like Finland's defense against Russia during World War II.
Oh yeah,
was so staunch. They fought them up that I think Russia was. There was something about Russia was thinking about joining Germany until they tried to take Finland, and Finland, stood their ground, and they were like, okay, maybe not. Maybe we won't do that. So that would be interesting to learn some more about. So
yeah, I'm looking into the conscription, and it is like it's a bunch of countries.
Really?
Yeah, you either serve in the military or perform humanitarian. Example: Austria requires men to either sexist serve in the military or perform humanitarian services.
Okay. So you do got to do
6 months in the military or 9 months for civil service.
Okay.
These obligations are for individuals age 18 to 50.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
18 to 50?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm no good to anybody anymore.
Jake's still got a year or so.
Well, I still got a couple. Yeah. Man.
And that's
like
Austria?
Yeah. Bolivia,
Austria?
1 to 2 years.
Wow.
Brazil. Only a small percentage, 18 to 45, only a small percentage, 5 to 10%, actually spend time serving the country. So you were required to do it for 10 to 12 months for those that are selected.
Guy, you ever talk to the Vietnam vets? Do you ever? You were over at VFW, right, Jake?
Yeah.
Because I've seen the VFW you go to, but if you ever talk to those Vietnam vets, and that's always I don't want to say fun, like I'm an idiot, but it is an entertaining question to ask them about why they joined. Did they join because their number was coming up, that their number almost came up?
Yeah.
And I know I talked to a couple that were like, well, the draft number was up to, I don't know what, arbitrarily is 7,000 something.
Yeah.
And my number was 7,500. So I was like, I might as well go join to see if I can pick where I want to go.
Exactly.
Rather than get drafted and be forced
shape
to go
your
somewhere.
future.
Yeah, kind of. And I've heard that story about 2 or 3 times. So interesting, really interesting. So, well, let's get to something really, really interesting. And our first for Late for Change.
I think there would be a lot of benefits. Yeah, going back. Sorry, man. I think there would be a lot of benefits for the society, honestly.
So do I.
Doing that.
It's
right?
Starship
and
Troopers,
giving them
right?
option. You do civil service. Do freaking fine. Your Parks and Rec at a damn town.
Sure.
Or your freaking sanitation at a town, or your Peace Corps somewhere else.
Peace Corps. What's the
whatever,
other one
right?
What's the other one that you can join? It's not Peace Corps, but it's something real similar to Peace Corps.
Similar to that, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it's something for that you can join for and do outreach work or something like that for the government. But yeah, I mean that was Heinlein's whole idea behind Starship Troopers, right? You know, service equals citizenship, right?
I mean, even if you gave those guys locally, give them over to here, you're assigned to Parks and Rec for
a year,
2 years,
or
or
2
military is 1 year, or working at Parks and Rec is 2.
Yeah, you got to go up, be a forest ranger, or you got to go clean up parks, or
you're helping
like
your community. How many little projects would be able to get done in your local community if you had everyone 18 to 25 doing a year or 2?
Yeah.
Well, nowadays you couldn't. You would have to tie some benefit to it, right? You know, you would have to. Well, if you do this, then you get to get half a VA loan, you know, or something. You only have to put 10% down for a house or something.
You're eligible for Social Security.
I mean, there are ways that you could motivate. Some real sound ways that you could motivate the populace of the United States, but there's so much opposing all of that. You'd never You'd never get it through. Right?
I mean, that's the thing. You could do anything you want. Like, okay, fine. You don't want to do the military?
Sure.
Go help the homeless. You have to work with homeless now.
Right.
Feeding, working at a food shelter, working at a whatever for 2 years instead of 1.
So you're starting to sound like communists now. You're going to make
crazy.
Not communist.
I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just saying that would be an interesting thing.
Oh, I agree with that 100%. But like Marty said, there's going to be way too much pushback. The guys that don't want to do anything.
You know what you would have now? Imagine if you implemented something like that using selective service, right?
Yeah.
Using where you got to sign up at 18, and you had to go do this, and there are so many non-citizens in the country. You imagine the backlash of that is like, I've got to go to another country for a year and do this shit, and this guy down the street.
Dude,
the same guy that doesn't like being in America anymore.
Right.
We're going to send you on your way, pal.
Right.
Well, one of the cool things that I saw, and I was kind of shocked about when I was in Tokyo, is like Friday, there was, I can't remember, it might have been Thursday or Friday. We're walking around and there was a bunch of people, a bunch of kids in uniform that were literally sweeping the sidewalks around their local park. And it was all the junior high and high school students in that local area.
Yeah.
They would, their class was, you show up at class, everybody grabbed a broom or a trash can or whatever. They all went out and cleaned up that park in their community.
Imagine our community.
And it was like, that was Friday afternoon or Thursday afternoon. They went out and they cleaned up their freaking local place, or they went out and they were working at like an old folks home. I was like, what are they doing? He goes, oh yeah, that's Hero explained it to me. He goes, it's mandatory. And the ones that weren't going out were cleaning up the high school. So every class, like ones that had just cleaned up all the bathrooms and everything last week, they got the park this week.
Oh man.
So
imagine that. Imagine that, Eric, in Parker. You have 3 schools, 3 high schools, right?
Yeah.
All with like 5,000 students in it. Imagine what Parker would look like if they did something like that.
Yeah, every class could be responsible for these 4 blocks.
Here's your community service block.
And you need that to graduate, so you better get off your ass on a Saturday or whatever. Oh, I think it'd be
well, it was during school anyway.
Okay,
so
fine.
It was during the school day.
Thursday afternoon, you're all
Thursday
going to clean
afternoon.
up
Everybody
O'Brien
was going
for
an hour.
Can you imagine how many people got sick on Thursdays now?
Yeah.
I don't feel good, Mom.
Military personnel wouldn't do that. They wouldn't shirk a shift to get out of a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday work schedule. Yes,
it was just kind of cool. They all gave.
Yeah,
back.
no, that's pretty well, but that's all a populace who understands it needs to be done, and I'm proud to do it, and this is the right thing to do for each other.
Yeah.
That's again, another thing to take your head off to Japan about.
Yep.
And it was an hour. I mean, it wasn't a long time.
Yeah, it's not
out of
long.
Their day.
Right? It's not a long time. Right. Okay. Good commentary. But let's do a late for changeover first.
Yeah.
With an unheralded history. Right? This is almost about the time frame. All right, Eric. Beguile us with some unheralded military.
I thought you were doing the
what?
I thought you were doing the Danish thing.
You just did the conscription of the Danes.
No.
Done. Next, Eric.
What are you talking about?
I am growing so old that I misunderstand everything you say, because apparently I thought you were doing unheralded history, my friend.
No way. You were going to do the Japanese diver.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was. You were correct.
I'm excited about it.
Hey, wait, let me read you this real quick before we go any further.
You can get mentally prepared, Eric.
No, hold on.
I'm good.
This wasn't enough for a full story, but it's from Stars and Stripes, all right? Published August 5th. Male veterans who served in the Air Force, Coast Guard, and Navy have higher rates of ALS compared to those who served in the Army or Marine Corps. So ALS diagnoses.
That makes sense. They require us to attend ALS.
ALS diagnoses were highest among male veterans 61 and younger who had served in the Air Force, Coast Guard, and Navy. So, Eric, on that note,
you're turning it over. I am with you now.
Welcome to ALS history.
So I was really interested in looking at weaponry that would have changed the outcome of World War II. And what that looked like. So I started looking into what our adversaries had, and then if we did anything to countermand some of that. So I found some things that were a lot of in the interim stages that were just coming out that maybe didn't get put to good use, but some of these things were amazing. So when we think about kamikaze, we always thought, oh, airplanes, first time kamikaze. Oh, that's terrible. Well, it wasn't the first time the Japanese came up with a kamikaze idea, which was pretty amazing. This is the Fukuryu. Or crouching dragon in Japanese, and it refers to a special attack unit of Japanese soldiers prepared to resist the Allied invasion of Japan's home island. These were suicide divers or kamikaze frogmen. They would be armed with a Type 5 mine, which carries a 33-pound explosive fitted to a 16-foot bamboo pole. Crazy. And then the suit, they had an exhaust valve, which would act as like a rebreather, so they could stay on the bottom at a longer period of time. Each diver wears a self-contained dive gear consisting of a diving jacket, trousers, shoes, and a helmet fixed by 4 bolts. They were weighed down. Yeah. They were weighed down with 20 pounds of lead and were supported by oxygen and liquid food, allowing the divers to sustain themselves while walking at a depth of 16 to 23 feet for around 6 to 10 hours.
Whoa.
So they're waiting on the bottom.
That is insane.
Once the target was reached, the diver would stick the bamboo pole under the enemy naval vessel passing overhead, pushing the contact fuse explosive into the hull, resulting in a detonation and killing the diver in the process, but sinking the ship.
That's crazy, man.
So the Japanese were amazing. Now, this process, during the course of the war, 2 Fukuryu units were created, totaling 1,200 out of a proposed 6,000 personnel, and only 1,000 diving suits were produced. Aside from several training incidents where most of the fatalities were caused by failures in the suit's breathing apparatus, the Fukuryu never saw action, as Japan surrendered to American forces in September 45 after dropping 2 atomic bombs. So that was Japanese, the Japanese idea of a countering the
that's
invasion of the homeland. So then I started looking at the Germans. The Germans came up with a Horton Ho 229 stealth fighter.
Okay.
This thing looks like a flying wing. It basically became a flying wing.
Oh.
And it was supposed to be, it came out, let's see, in the years of World War One. That's not what I want. Let's go down here to Horton. So
Horton, hearing a
Horton. The Horton's Hugh, the 229.
Fukuryu, Horton, and
so
Fukuryu.
This thing known as the V3 prototype. It was shuttled from Germany to France to the United States and then put in Smithsonian. So it never flew. Oh man, I'm finding my wrong one here. Hold the phone.
See what you did, Marty. This is
what,
you.
What did I do? How did I do that?
You distracted him.
Because I got rid of it. Yeah, I got rid of it because I thought you were doing it. So I'm sorry,
What?
man. It's just
I have no idea why you thought I was getting rid of it. I was all prepared for the Japanese suicide bombers or suicide divers.
That is crazy though. Again,
absolutely, it's crazy.
You got a bomb on a stick, and you're sitting on the bottom,
walking on the bottom,
with liquid food going. Well, at least I got a snack for the next 16 hours.
Oh my god, that is insane!
Right? All right, so I found my Horton Ho. Horton Ho 229 was a German flying wing jet prototype developed in the final days of World War II.
Okay.
The National Security Journal was given a guided tour of the plane's remains at the Smithsonian. They have one there. Often called the Nazis' stealth fighter for its resemblance to the modern B-2 bomber, the aircraft was a radical design that was decades ahead of its time. However, it was also a tragic failure. A new analysis from the Smithsonian, where the last surviving prototype stored, reveals the Ho 229 was dangerously unstable and nowhere near combat ready. So it never flew. It never flew. It became known as the V3. You know, the V2 was the rocket, and then they had what was the prototype jet they made? The 242.
That one actually flew, I think.
Right, the fighter. It did.
Yeah.
Had the fighter in the Horton Ho 229 been active early on in the war, it could have dominated the skies, is what they believe.
Wow.
That's the bottom line. So yeah, I really found that interesting. There were a lot of things in development. The U.S. had a P-61 aircraft that was supposed to be.
There it is, right?
Yep, that's your flying wing.
All right.
That's the Horton Ho 229.
It looks so damn similar to the Captain America one that it was. I mean, smaller but bigger, right? So.
And then the P-61 was the U.S.'s airplane designed to counter nighttime bombing. This thing was supposed to be it was called the Black Widow, and it was designed to fly at night. It did go into service, did shoot down a couple airplanes, but it was so late in the war that the war terminated before it saw a lot of time in service. But it was a very secretive aircraft. I had never heard of the P-61, but it looks pretty cool. Marty, you said you had saw it, and the nose does look very similar.
It's weird looking, right?
To the U-2.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
No, stretched out like long. Those ones with the split tails are real cool. So it's got a long nose like a U-2, and then it's got the split tail and the observation or gunner at the back.
It was amazing how far the creativity, even going into the last years of the war, they were still trying to find ways to recover and really take back and win.
Oh, the P-61 Black Widow, right?
That's it.
And it was a twin boom, right?
Yeah,
that's it.
With that long nose. So,
but that'll bring you back to that comment earlier about drones. Even in the last days of World War II, it was an issue getting bombed at night.
Yeah.
And yet it wasn't until years later we figured out, oh, we got to fly some crap at night.
You got to do something.
Let's design a plane to do that.
Right.
P-61. Yeah. Pretty cool.
We've covered that so many times with that and the SAM technology in Vietnam and ground technology in Vietnam. It's not until we get punched. I don't understand why we have to wait till we get punched in the face to go.
Well, you said that all the time. Yeah, right. I mean,
all the time,
World War II was tanks, right? We were like, what? What are tanks? Right?
What are these things?
Yep.
We won't need those.
Well, and think about, the little handgun that we produced to drop behind lines to resistance fighters.
I remember that one. Yeah,
ball 45. I mean,
right.
That was supposed to be. Oh my God! Look what we can do. It took 10 seconds to reload it, so it was so slow.
So dumb.
But you had one shot. So yeah.
Well, that was
cool.
a
Thank you,
good
Eric.
job, Eric, to bring, because I was really looking forward to the
Fukuryu.
How is it?
Yeah.
Fukuryu.
Fukuryu. Hey,
That
Jake,
is
you need to
so-
get a hero to tell us how to pronounce that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
You probably, fuck you or you.
Fukuryu.
The
We're gonna blow
dedication,
you
like
up.
we're literally talking about trying to get our high schoolers to clean up a local park. And maybe clean up their own bathrooms. And they're like, how about we put you in a scuba tank, a scuba suit, weigh you down, we'll give you snacks.
Yeah,
but
you
have
can
to
eat while you're
poke
down
ships
there.
with explosives.
That's a skit that writes itself. And he's like, man, do you got anything else? He's like, actually, we do. We have a 2-man midget sub.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That's like a one-way trip. But it's like you two guys, and you're kind of laying down because there's not that much.
You can be best friends.
To do that.
You can be best friends, right?
And he's like, oh, man, that sounds really good. But how about just give me a third option? He's like, well, we take one of our Japanese Zeros and we fill it with dynamite.
And you fly into a plane.
And you, as
Or a boat.
fast as you can, you fly that plane into a ship.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Disintegrate
But if you
quickly.
get
Can we go
out,
back
there's
to the
gonna-
first one?
Yeah. If you jump out, though, there's a grenade under your seat that blows up.
right. Well, I
Those
guess
are your
You
three
should have
options,
scored
man.
higher on your ASVABs.
I don't know. How was
I
the
gotta
fuck
be
are
honest.
you? Fuck you are you? How did that work? How did that one work again?
We'll give you a little
recruiter.
sake. We'll give you a little sake before you start. You'll feel
My
better.
God, that's
Feel better
crazy.
The
about those things.
recruiter explaining this and be like, you kind of tanked your ASVAB, bro.
Yeah.
So I got these 3 options.
You're not the
Yeah.
smartest guy in the friggin' line, man. I'm sorry.
The good thing is, neither one of them have a lengthy service contract. So
You're good.
yeah, you're in and out. That's it.
It's a one-time deal. You won't have to do it again.
You don't have to worry about going career or
Golly, dude.
nothing like that. What do you think?
You're eligible for retirement and the VA. If you make it.
We will, however, take care of your family for you. We'll provide for them. So
Anything we recover, we'll bury.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, we got a fourth option. Not a lot of people take it, but there are caves that we need you to man.
true.
Right? Communication's not the best. All right.
How
might
do
not
you
hear
like
for us for a
tropical
while.
islands? Are you self-sufficient? We'll
Death
drop
by
you off.
flamethrower. Death by
I mean,
flamethrower.
Hey, you're a
usually what
camper.
happens.
You like outdoorsman stuff, right? Catching your own food, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. We've got just the thing for you. So those 4 options. Or you could go be a cop. And you'd be like, oh, give me the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. That
crazy.
was cool, Eric. A little choppy, but I liked how you brought it back.
We took our turns again. there, man?
No, that was good. That was interesting. All that stuff's really interesting. So, I always said we should do that. We should do a series about how we're ill prepared for whatever war we're going into.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We could do that from every time we step into war. We're like, oh, we got our ass kicked. Okay, let's adjust.
Yeah, do something different.
So, very good, gentlemen. I know Jake's got to get out of here, so let's call it end depth, shall we?
All right.
On behalf of Eric and Jake, I'd like to thank you for listening today. Please like, share, subscribe, and let us know how we did in the comments. And make sure next week that you are not
late for changeover.
Jake, Eric, good to see you. And to everyone listening and watching, thanks for watching and listening. We'll see you next week.
Hoa.